Hello, hi, I'm Cryptic Hybrid and this is Vessels. Now Vessels is a sci-fi adventure game in which you'll be able to not only cheat death but also possess multiple people aboard a spaceship. It's a little weird, it's kind of have a The Thing vibe to it, but you know, you'll see right away. We're gonna check it out together. This is a demo version of Vessels. The full release is coming very soon on Steam. Alright, this demo represents the first 30 minutes of gameplay. It's a bit more than 30 minutes, which is cool, you know. Act 1, again and again.
I am myself. I am myself. I am... Who am I? Wake up.
Who are you indeed? Lost in space? Kinda. This looks like a star. The voices are coming from it.
Wake up! Wake up.
Oh. We should have finished this while he was unconscious. No, there has to be a better way. Protocol is clear. Hey, shut up, he's awake. Hey, can you try talking to me? What's this? Watch your step. Lever. Open the airlock to space? No. Okay. Let's talk to her, I guess. Alright, sorry, but I'm gonna get real corporate with you now. You gotta answer these questions correctly. What's your name? I don't know. Shit. What do I do now? You continue with quarantine procedure. Wait, he just woke up. Let him get his bearings. Does he even understand what's going on? Who are you people? He doesn't remember us. How's that even possible? Amnesia? Peyton, this isn't a soap opera. His medical scans showed no brain damage. I'm not stupid, I know that. And we're using my first name? Her name is Peyton. Right. Yes, first names might be easier for him to remember. Enough chatter. Please approach the situation based on how dangerous it clearly is. What's going on? Well, you collapsed 3 days ago. So he doesn't even remember what happened to him? That's not exactly abnormal though. It's still alarming. This protocol is uncomfortable, but it is in everyone's best interest. Okay guys, let me out. Please don't be rash. Try to calm down. Just answer the question and all this crazy stops. Right? Let's not belabor this any further. What do you mean? That's enough. Begin the protocol again. Got it, alright. If at first you don't succeed... what's your name? How the hell should I don't know. What happens now? Something is definitely wrong with him. We all know what must be done. It's the most rational decision we can make. Compliance is clear. I'm sorry. Oh! Son of a bitch! They shot us out of the airlock. Are you confused? All will become clear. Whoa. We should have finished this while he was unconscious. I guess that was a reverse of time? No, there has to be a better way. Protocol is clear. Hey, shut up, he's awake. Hey, can you try talking to me? Go on, Peyton is waiting. But this already happened. It has happened and has yet to happen. Did I die? You did, and you did not. What's going on? Perhaps you shall learn. So we're back here. Intercom. Enter name to ID to reactivate. Peyton? Identity conflict. Name, ID, and biometric signature do not match. Okay, let's try again. Were you spacing out? He does seem to be in a daze. Are you okay? You will kill me! What? Where's that coming from? Paranoid much? We wouldn't do that, right? We should continue with the quarantine protocol. I just died. You were only unconscious. You're alive. I mean, who hasn't been there? One time with the other pilots, I did so many shots, Oh, please tell us. Life cannot continue without the conclusion of the story. Let it be known that Rakesh hates stories. Oh, and we got another name. Only your stories. Listen to them bicker. We've done this already. This is the first time we've talked in 3 days. What is he talking about? Is this some sort of hallucination? I wouldn't read into it. He probably doesn't know what time it is. I bet going insane feels a lot like deja vu, right? Alright, something strange is happening? Yes, that's how I would summarize your behavior so far. Rakesh, please, how is that helpful? Well, there's helpful and then there's Rakesh. Neither of you seem to be remotely alarmed by what's been going on. Oh, so you equate being an asshole with taking things seriously? Adverse situations always bring out the worst in us. Some of us cope differently. Please stop, both of you. Forget protocol, just tell us what's going on. Put him at ease. I still don't know? Convenient and unconvincing. He obviously needs a real doctor. Can't you help him, Esme? Oh, third name, Esme. I'm a scientist, not a doctor. This has gone on long enough. Rakesh is right, this is too much. Proceed, Peyton. I'm sorry. Oh, not again. Acquiesce, defy, question. Which will you choose? All this over a name? It is company protocol. Whatever you need to tell yourself, Rakesh. I didn't want you to go down like this. Are you trying to learn? It is a worthwhile endeavor. I'm really sorry. She's gonna open the hatch, right? Son of a bitch. God damn it. We must learn your name. Perhaps we might try a different approach. Whoa. Proceed, Peyton. Speak with Peyton once more. Maybe one's life is worth begging for. Okay, so we know their names. We need to find out our name. Proceed, Peyton. I'm sorry. Let's see. Please don't do this. Gates, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. Your name. I really am sorry. Cut. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We were shot into space again to die, but we know our name. You have a name. Gates. You heard her say it. But a body must be more than a name. You must become the thing they know as Gates. Become the thing they... Huh. Okay. Become the thing. So we're not Gates. We're just inhabiting its body. We should have finished this while he was unconscious. We're back. No, there has to be a better way. Speak as they expect you to. Protocol is clear, so we may leave this chamber. Hey, shut up, he's awake. Though, perhaps you have questions for me as well. Yeah, how... Wait. What do you know about me? Think of it. Think of a fleck of skin shedding from your body. Can you tell me its story? That is all I know of you. Okay, why should I do anything that you say? You have ended, yet you continue. Because of me. Okay, how do I beat these gates again? Listen until you can mimic what you once were. It will require mistakes, but even if you are punished, you will still learn. They're just going to keep killing me. Do not fear ending. We are eternal. Those who meet death once learn nothing, but you, who shall meet it many times, you can learn so much. Life is a gift, and I, its giver. But dying still hurts. That pain you feel, the pain they subject you to, if I was not here, it would be all you know. I can help you escape it. What are you? Something not so frail. Did he not hear me? Maybe he went catatonic again. Can you try talking to me? Alright, sorry, but I gotta get real corporate with you. You gotta answer these questions correctly. What's your name? Speak what you know. Well, I'm Gates. Why'd you go all blank on us, Gates? He's lucid. Should we let him back in? He recalls his name. It's not enough, and you know it. Esme, administer the next part of the test. Another question. Okay, Gates, can you confirm the name of our ship? I don't know. Peyton, please proceed. Have some decency, he just remembered his name. No, protocol is clear. I guess? Sorry, Gates. We could not find the answers within that cage. Perhaps from death you might gain perspective. Oh yeah. LSSC. There we go. Kairos 3. The Kairos 3. That is the name they seek. Esme, how about you administer the next part of the test? We know the name now. Okay, Gates, can you confirm the name of our ship? The Kairos 3. There, he knows. He could have read it off any surface in that room. So, he can still read, that's a positive, right? We're not testing literacy, we're testing his memory. He appears to remember us, the ship, but our crew used to have 5 members. This feels morose, I guess? It feels necessary. Rakesh has a point. Gates, you know who among us is missing, right? A missing person and another missing name. Maybe this thing will help? Gates, that's us. Name ID accepted, nice. Biometrics energy accepted, welcome Stephen Gates. Select crew to initiate call. Esme, Kiros, Rakesh, Mehta, Marvin Anders. Oh, Marvin Anders, this is Peyton Hall. Okay, Marvin Anders. Crew member communication disabled. Marvin Anders. We got it. Gates, you know who among us is missing, right? Marvin Anders. Do you think us blind, Gates? Are you so far gone you have forgotten how glass works? It's clear, like you seeking the answer on the intercom. Remember, they can see what you do. We require another life. Peyton? Wait! Gates, I'm sorry. It seems small, but we can't take any chances. It's alright. It's okay. It's fine. You know the name they seek now, but they must know the information flows from you, nowhere else. You have another life to make an impression. Esme, how about you administer the next part of the test? Okay, Esme, let me convince you that I am Gates. Gates, you know who among us is missing, right? Marvin Anders. Marvin? I never heard you call him with his full name by his full name before. You call him Marv. We all did. I certainly didn't. None of you comply with naming conventions. There. Through his life, though his lifetime is different, you retain knowledge of what you have learned, but they do not. Okay, he remembers something personal. The test is done, yes? There's much more he needs to answer for. I will question him now. Okay, Rakesh, bring it. Gates, it seems you're beginning to recover your memory. That's good. Now, in accordance with LSSC policy, what was our mission when we left the Hephaestus station? Jeez, Rakesh. He's still coming too. Give him a break. He can, and he must. Do you recall your mission? He's quite serious. I don't know. No, that's disappointing. Peyton? You can't be serious. The mission is trivial. We can brief him. He can better recall who he is along with our mission. Anyone on the ship is experiencing irregularities. He is a known unknown. Why release that onto the ship? I don't agree. This is inhumane. I vote against this. Peyton? I don't know if I'm as paranoid as Rakesh, but it is really dangerous. It could be like Anders again. Then you and I are in agreement, and the majority stands. It is for the safety of us all, Gates. Peyton? Sorry. That's really starting to piss me off. We have reached what we can accomplish, it seems. At least confined to this form. There, he remembers. There's so much more he needs to answer for. I would like to question him now. We have no ending, you know this. That one there, Peyton, as she's called. Go to her. Go to her? Why? I bet this isn't part of the test. Rakesh gets off on making us look stupid. This one here, do you sense her resentment? That rage coiling underneath her words. She wills herself to resist it. Bring that weakness forward. It will provide us a path. You okay? Or are you enjoying the full Rakesh treatment? You know, where he treats everyone, where he treats everyone like who isn't him, like a fucking idiot. Oh, that isn't true. Says you. Let's see. We're not stupid. Why would Rakesh do that? Yeah, we're not stupid. Thank you. See, he's already acting like more like himself. Barely. Though he seems to believe you're more capable than you are. Could you two stop? You responded in a way that eased her resentment. Look between her words. What does she not want us to hear? What is it? Call her an idiot, maybe? Actually, Peyton is an idiot. Gates! What the hell? Piss off, you spaz! Well done. Not the answer I was seeking, but I appreciate the levity. Fuck you, you smarmy colored fuck. Top shelf vocabulary, Peyton. It seems Gates is remembering far more about us than I've given him credit for. Don't talk about me like I'm some earth-stuck rube. I'm not stupid. My head, that ringing. There, you've done it. We made a connection. Look at her again, focus and see through her eyes. Hold. Oh, we can possess her now. Do you see now? We have no end. How is it possible? You struck at a hidden feeling within Peyton. It exposed a moment of weakness, a flaw within. That allowed us to take hold. Quickly now, before they take notice. Did I do this? You allowed it to happen, but this is another gift of mine to you. Where they are weak, you will be strong. Quickly now, before they take notice. Wait, am I Peyton now? You are and you are not. You wear the face of a thing called Peyton. Use it to find the information we seek. Quickly now. Listen, use this form as you will. So that's me. Lever. No. Here. Kairos terminal. Okay, archives. Alright, let's read the logs. Log X01. Gates. Routine maintenance complete, airlock secured. Kairos 3 clear for launch. It appears you wrote this. Log XO2. Airlock status depressurized. Gates. Airlock depressurized. Ground team clear to disembark. 30 minutes allotted to explore Spaaace 170. A planet maybe? Spaaace 170, is that a name? This is what Rakesh asked for, it seems. Maybe. Let's see the next log. Pressurized. Disembarked crew members now aboard Kairos 3. Kairos 3 clear for takeoff. Airlock repressurization took 3.4 minutes longer than normal. Suspected it's because we had to repressurize the cargo hold to accommodate new cargo. So they brought something from that planet, probably. Note to self: perform maintenance on decontamination showers. Log 4. Airlock status depressurized. LSSC Senior Compliance Officer Rakesh Mehta override. Airlock accessed for disposal of crew remains. Repressurization not necessary. Rakesh wrote this. Who did he dispose of? Log 5. Airlock repressurized. Quarantine protocol in effect. Questioning in progress. That's us. Yeah. This must refer to you. Alright. Okay, we got our answer. It appears you were visiting Spaaace 170. If you wish to return to your form, focus as you did before. Alright, let's go back to Gates. That was a little weird, but okay. Well, Gates, what mission were we tasked with? To explore Spaaace 170. That is correct. See, he's recovering. We need to stop this. It's still too much of a risk. With what happened to Anders, you would really gamble our safety like that? There's no clear link between them. Gates passed the quarantine protocol, which means it's on us now. So, we vote. It would be safer for everyone if we ended this quickly. I vote no. Gates should stay until we fully understand what's going on. So I vote yes. Peyton? Yes, Peyton, do lend us your wisdom. Oh, now my opinion is worth something? My head is killing me. Give me a second to think. Use this form as you will. Well, let's say yes. Vote yes. Peyton, have you decided? Should we keep Gates on the ship? Yes or no? Of course. It seems I've been overruled. Well done. Let's go back. You have satisfied the requirements of the quarantine protocol, Gates, though I'm still at a loss for understanding your condition. Everything has an explanation. Well, life seems determined to prove the opposite. Wait, Gates passed? What? What did I say? You voted yes. I did? Added to the long list of things you can't remember doing. Great idea. I'm off to obliterate memory of this conversation with you. Glad you're still alive, Gatesy. Now, you're stuck in hell with the rest of us. Such unprofessionalism, Esme. You would be wise to learn as little as possible from her. Well, Peyton isn't all that bad, but shouldn't we... She's utterly intolerable. Such selfishness at every turn. Well, she's going through something. Yes, good point. You should go through Anders' research. That's not what I meant by go through. And is it really the best time for that? Of course it is. LSSC command demands a full review of the data. Rakesh? Yes? Gates. Shouldn't we let Gates out? Oh, absolutely not. This guy really pisses me off. But we're satisfied quarantine procedure. We may have collectively chosen insanity in keeping him here, but as ranking officer, I still have authority on whether he's allowed back onto the ship. I will confer with the LSSC command again to decide if we let him back inside. Oh, I understand. We'll figure this out, Gates. Just be patient. You realize you get a choice in this as well. They chose to allow you to live, despite the risk. I just wonder, if our lives were at risk because of you, would you choose us? Alone at last. You have done well to quell their suspicions. We continue to exist, which is all that matters. Rest, Gates, for we are only just beginning. Nice! So we convinced them to not kill us. That's progress. We stayed on the ship. Act 2. Being another.
Who are you?
This is just creepy, but I like it. Awaken thing they call Gates. It is time for us to begin. Who are you? I'm you. You are me. Truth is rarely so simple. Why question what already is? Unless you wish me to depart. No. Then you embrace your nature and me. They think you to be alone, and you are. You are alone with the alone. Together we are apart. That doesn't make sense. Perhaps you will come to understand. Some things are worth your patience. I wonder what you understand of our current situation. Do you trust those that placed you here? I don't know. Give pause and you give them opportunity. They hold your life in their hands. They are not to be trusted. We must find out what they intend to do with us. But they hide you away out of sight, and they themselves hide up above. Bring them to us, and since you are a few meager thoughts, allow me to assist. I will help you remember what you learn, and you must learn if we are to survive. Learn the ship, learn who they are, learn how to be useful. Perhaps it is a way we can escape. Alright, mind map. So this is where we find information about the people here. Okay. Let's, what choices you have? Peyton, the simpleton, Esme, the weakling, Rakesh, an egotist. Which one will you call upon? Well, the Peyton, because she seems to be a pretty weak link. Gates, this is pretty solid timing. I'll be down in a minute. Peyton is on her way. If we can possess her again. Gates, you're a total lifesaver. Remember, you do not know their intentions. We require one of their forms if you are to explore. Listen, so that we might learn. Each piece of knowledge earned could be used to create a connection. What will you do? Well, listen. I'm doing a pretty suck job at pretending to be you up there. Pretending to be me? Yeah, you, well, your job, tasks, burdens. Well, not burdens, obviously, but knobs need to be turned, buttons pressed, systems reset. I could use a few pointers though, so I won't break things further, you know? She's admitted something that may be useful to us. Perhaps we might use this to make the connection. Breaker of things. You wanna hear about my problems again? Yeah. You're breaking things? I mean, I'd say I improved the coffee maker. Coffee tastes better when it's thick and gritty and burned. Don't know why everyone keeps complaining about it. So yeah, won't say no to some help. You wanna hear about my problems again? Yes, you need help? Yeah, the ship's energy coil is malfunctioning. You remember that big generator looking thing by the cockpit? It's not exactly life or death, but it powers the navigation and autopilot modules. If we let it keep acting wonky, we might get off course. Do you remember anything about how to fix it? Perhaps we could repair it in person. Let's see. How did the energy coil break? I have no idea. Maybe I bumped it or something, but yeah. A rather simple answer. Perhaps there is something she's hiding. You wanna hear about my problems? What will you do? Well, let's help her, right? We want to help. Are you gonna fix all my problems or what? I can fix the coil in person. That's a tempting offer. Convince her. Let's see. I just want to be helpful. Everyone will think you fixed it. I didn't think about that. You must be really desperate to get out of here. You'd let everyone think I fixed it myself? So at best you're doing me a big favor, but at worst that favor would be our little secret, right? I get a feeling you're trying to get me to do something that would mainly benefit you. I might break shit, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to ruin what's left any more than I have already. Ruin what's left? Is this something she fears? I'm talking to Rakesh about this. Gates, the LSC has authorized me to take action to protect our ship and crew, and you are not part of our crew. What? If we are to control the situation, we must behave appropriately. Let us try again. But why? You continue to end. Okay. Let's call Peyton again. Okay, so this time let's not be so forward in going to... Kate, you're a total lifesaver. Let's see, help her. Are you gonna fix my problems or what? I can fix the coil in person. Let's see. Convince her. You can't do this alone, maybe like that, because she is breaker of things. Okay, okay, she seems to be very insecure about her abilities to do Gates's work. So maybe, you know, play on her insecurities. You can't do this alone. Well, I have to. Rakesh wants it that way. And to be honest, it would be nice, kind of nice to fix something on my own. Everyone here thinks I ruin everything. Isn't that interesting? It would be nice to prove them wrong for once. What will you do? Let's create a connection. Enough time has passed where our connection to Peyton has faded. Her will has returned. We must create a new connection if we are to possess her form to supplant our own. Bring forth what she hides within. Once that weakness is exposed, our path is open. You look like you want to say something. You know how to fix the stuff I broke? Say something hurtful. Try not being such an idiot. Did you really just call me down here to insult me? Is this some sort of joke? I'm not stupid, bud. This tactic worked previously. I'm just going to assume that your brain is still fucked up. We require a different approach. Unfortunately, we must learn more about this one. What side of herself does she not want us to see? Say something hurtful. You're clumsy and you break things. Yeah, well, that's well established. Are you joking? Or is that your memory just coming back? What you say is true, but not hurtful enough. Let's see. Let's try... Okay, no one can fix what you ruin. Okay, fuck you, head case. There. It's not like this is even supposed to be my job. I'm cleaning up the shit you're supposed to do. I don't care if you're sick or whatever. You don't get to say shit like that to me. You don't even know what you're talking about. Such a benign comment can produce such a reaction. Seriously, fuck you! My head! What's that sound that's ringing? The connection has been made. Let us explore the ship. Yes! Well done. Let us see what we can learn with this form. Nice. We're controlling Peyton now. Medbay? The good doctor. It's a message to Esme from Dr. Yuli Esserschmidt, head physician. Based on information provided by your compliance officer, engineering officer Gates' symptoms are indeed abnormal, but I doubt are communicable. That's all I can say for now. LSSC command is requesting a review of my recommendations. Please continue to do your best. I understand this is not your role. Gates seems to be a thing of interest. Maybe. A book on human health and anatomy. Your kind requires outside information to understand the bodies you occupy? Well, yeah. Pills. It's a tablet which appears to have medical data on it. Preliminary autopsy report. Marvin. Oh, he's dead. Junior science officer. Cause of death, suicide. He killed himself. It appears this Marv killed himself. Peyton, that information is confidential. You wouldn't like me snooping around your personal things, would you? She will not let us read further. No matter, we have all the information we require. Do we? Airlock cargo reactor. Oh, this is the energy coil. Indeed, there appears to be sparks. Those must imply some kind of malfunctioning. This device probably does require attention. Yeah. The thermos is mostly full of what appears to be alcohol. Is this information what one could use? Does it speak to some vice? Ah, actually yeah. Peyton likes to drink on the job. Interesting. Cockpit, lab. I guess we're gonna have to possess Esme to get in there. Floor hatch. What the hell? Okay. A thin cotton furled yet crumpled on the ground. An uncomfortable choice of where one might rest. Lots of beers, I see. It's a message from Rakesh Mehta. Peyton, you are breaking company conduct ordinance, whatever. I must require you to remove your things and restore the emergency pod storage to its pristine state. The smell and sounds alone that emanate from this room are unbearable. What is wrong with your company-provided quarters? Peyton has 2 rooms. So this is her hiding spot where she plays foosball, drinks beer, and just sits around and listens to music. I think Peyton has more issues than we know. Command terminal, no request detected. You're not a pilot. Most of these screens read like gibberish to you. Even as Peyton, the screens still read as gibberish. The truth is, Peyton to guide them. They trust this Peyton to guide them through space? How foolish. Yeah, but she's not a pilot, right? I need to get in there probably too. Common mess hall quarters. Okay. Exploring the danger of space, so you don't have to. Hey, game. An arcade game seems to be broken. There's a note from you. I'll get around to fixing this. Trifle with other games later, we have our own to complete. Esme. Bath. Oh, we can't go in. Peyton. Rakesh. Let's check out Peyton's quarters. What is this? A picture of Peyton and a young boy. The photo was torn with no trace of the other half. Peyton has an offspring. This may serve us. Yeah. We're learning a lot about her. The screen has a message on it. From Corinne Wembley. Peyton, please respond on receipt. It has been over 4 months since I or my paralegals have heard from you. I hope you understand that the mission you're on does not stop the clock. Continuing to delay will jeopardize the limited invitation you've been granted. It will be in your best interest to finalize the divorce and custody documents. I will forward them again through the LSSC server system. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Corinne. This Peyton is removed from her spawn. From her spawn? Yes, it's a child, Jesus. A message from Rakesh Mehta. Peyton simply repeating a statement over and over again is not particularly persuasive. Especially if the statement is, all work and no play makes Peyton a dull girl. You misspelled your own name as Peyton in each statement. I can only assume you were under some sort of influence when you wrote this. Some influence? Yeah, the vodka. Or the beer. Esme is still attending to Gates and medical, and I'm trying to navigate a firestorm at the LSSC. If your workload has been overwhelming you, I apologize. He apologized. He never apologized to you when murdering you. Yeah, that's right, but he was just probably thinking he was doing, you know, restricted. He was probably just, you know, caring about the safety of the crew. To the stars. The mess hall. Remember what you're fighting for. Freezer, locker. A cabinet filled with heavy coats with a reminder, use when in the freezer. They balk at the cold. If they only knew what the void outside the ship felt like. Okay. Fridge. It's a viewing deck for looking out into space. Does gazing into the void provide relaxation to your kind? Well, I wouldn't really say that. Alright, so we need to... Let's talk to Rakesh maybe? Or to Esme. No, let's see if we can find about Rakesh. It's Rakesh's tablet. He was writing. Peyton, unless you're here to speak, please go. Okay. Books. Corporate handbooks, aggressively thick novels, and old literature. What a public display of collected knowledge and intelligence. Yeah. Stop looking. Okay, so he's not gonna do anything. Peyton, what possessed you to come here? What are you doing? You were supposed to be on maintenance duty. Or are you already finding excuses to loaf about? He has such a disdain for this form. Really, you should have everything you need. With Gates unable to work, we all must pick up the slack. I must help LSSC Command be aware of our progress. Talking with Command? You ask as if you don't realize they send you your paychecks every month. Obviously, they have some concerns. They've instituted a quarantine protocol after all. Rooms are currently accessible only on my permission, to protect us from those who might just blunder about. What would you do with Gates? Gates will have to prove some return to normalcy. Whatever normal would be at this point. I'm sure Esme is hard at work researching some medical explanations for his conditions. Now, I must draft some emails. Please go. Okay, let's talk to Esme then. Let's use this. Ladder. Oh, shortcut. Cool. Let's talk to Esme about Gates. Peyton, I'm kind of in the middle of a... Middle? The middle of what? Oh, I'm just wrapping my brain around a bunch of medical data, which means saying, huh, a lot? But my mom would love that I'm finally a doctor. Not actually a doctor, that's kind of funny. Even if it's only pretend and out of necessity. Need some help? Oh, thanks, but that's not necessary. I'll figure it out eventually. We're both doing things out of our element. I think you're lucky though. At least ships and systems have manuals. What is a manual? There's no manual for human psychology. Life would be a lot simpler if there was. Are you making sense of gates? Yeah, I'm still piecing it together. I still don't see any connection to what happened to Marv. That's good. Because maybe Marv was possessed by whatever is possessing Gates, and he chose to part ways with that, and he committed suicide. So, for both, this sort of mental instability doesn't just come out of nowhere. I must be missing something, some clue. Okay. Vacuum sealed spacesuits. Do these protect your kind? Why go where you only invite death? Because we explore, dude. I find it so weird that I don't see his face. Okay. Let's okay, so they said manuals, right? Manual. Maybe in Gates's room, but I don't have access to that, alright? That's the problem. Yeah, they're locked. Okay. Okay, and Rakesh can do that, right? Or is it? See, controls door permissions. Okay. So we need to convince Rakesh that we need the manual. And it's in Gates's room. Peyton, I'm quite busy. Let's see. I have a thermos with vodka? No. The energy coil is malfunctioning. Is it? That's highly alarming. Perhaps Gates has some insight. But under no circumstances should you release him. I expect you to solve this problem. Report back to me once you do. Alright, Peyton, I'm quite busy. Well, Esme needs some help. I assure you she's more capable than you might expect. She has all of Gates's and Anders's data. I will discuss those findings with Esme, not you. Alright. Okay, Esme mentioned the manual. Yeah, there we go. A manual? Well, it may be in Gates's room. I have not been inside it yet due to the potential for contamination. I'll grant you temporary access. Yes! Get what you need and then leave. It appears you can now access your quarters. I doubt you'll find anything of interest there. Peyton, I'm quite busy. Should I say that I have... You know what? Yeah, I have a thermos with vodka. Is that some kind of joke? With our current stressors, I can understand a beer during the workday, but I would draw the line at hard liquor, Peyton. You should take better care of yourself. Yeah, but she's also an alcoholic, so... Probably. Alright, let's go. Find the manual, and maybe find something about Gates. Poker chip, huh? It's a plain red poker chip. Why waste your time on this useless trinket? Permission denied, quarantine override. Perhaps a favor to us now. This room contains little or of true interest. Okay. It's a stack of large, dry-looking manuals about ship systems. You turn to a large section on the energy coil, maybe some 200 pages? Did you read this in your lifetime? You were built to endure suffering, it seems. Do you recall anything? As you begin turning the pages, a feeling of familiarity comes over you. Your fingers stop at a note tucked between pages. Notice an issue where the energy coil is sparking. Ran a diagnostic and it turns out it's mostly superficial and a known issue with older models. The backup capacitors can't stay hot for too long. Reprogrammed it to auto-refresh once every 94 hours, which stops the sparking. Best I can do for now. Can't be late for poker with Marv. So, the issue Peyton thinks she caused, you have already solved it? The system will reset on its own. It seems you are quite useful, and perhaps still are. Shouldn't those around you know this? Yeah, maybe. What's this? There's a photo among the assorted papers and issues. It is Rakesh. In it, Rakesh attempts to put on Esme's spacesuit several sizes too small. Esme sits off to the side, embarrassed, while Marv is bent over with laughter. Even in the picture, you can see a small smile break across Rakesh's usually composed face. How charming, he smiled once. Maybe he holds this crew in higher esteem than we believe. So, okay, so this guy likes to play poker, at the very least. Okay, so we know what's going on with the coil. So I guess we're gonna go back and just tell Peyton what we just learned, because she's not conscious right now. No, come back, Gates. Sorry, not Gates, Peyton. Okay, wait. Okay, Peyton's on her way. I can still kill myself, just, you know, pull the lever. Jesus, my head, it hurts to talk to you. What will you do? Help her, of course, because I'm so helpful. Okay, nice guy, are you going to fix my problems or what? I already fixed it. Wait, so I didn't break anything? It was sparking, so the system will reset itself and take care of the problem? Merciful space, Jesus. I was really worried about it for a second. I thought, oh shit, I really fucked this one up. Just more debris I leave behind, you know? Like your family? Ooh. Can't that be something you'd keep forgotten? Honestly, there are moments when I'm out here and I forget. I forget about my son. I'm doing something or talking or just standing, and I'm okay for a second, almost like relief, you know? As soon as that happens, it's like this shock pulls me back down. He's back on Earth, and it'll be years before I see him again. And then I remember he's better off there. It's safer keeping a galaxy between us. Have you been drinking, Peyton? Of course, this whole situation has been stressful. I mean, I fell onto the console. It could have happened even if I wasn't drinking. It's none of your business anyway. I didn't intend for this to get so personal. I'm starting to feel like the one in a metal box now. Right? Right. Sit tight, Gates. She seems to want to get away from you. I'll be heading back up. Thanks again for being Mr. Fix-It. It seems her problem has been solved. But no, come back. I need her to come back. So wait, so what are we going to do now? Okay, so we can possess her again, okay. So if I possess her again, what can I do that I haven't done? So that is fixed. Let's talk to Rakesh. Tell him that the coil is fine. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay, see, okay. There's a team. Let's not talk about the team photo right now. Let's focus on the energy coil. Gates fixed the energy coil. Oh, did he now? It seems others are constantly cleaning up for you, Peyton. Still, it's no matter. It would be safest if Gates was removed from the ship. The LSSC has requested that we have a team meeting this evening, and there will be no swaying me from my stance. So, providing your work was fruitless. Well, maybe not. You will come to see it from my perspective. Gates is too great of a threat. They think you are a threat. Perhaps it is time to show them you indeed can be a threat. Why are you saying this? Because they are a threat to our existence. If we are to survive, we must do what is necessary. at this meeting Rakesh speaks of, we must turn them against one another. And if that fails, we will find another way to escape. Peyton, are you even listening to me? Seriously, I don't understand what goes on in your head sometimes. The thing called gates. Let us show them who you really are. Yeah. Oh, and that was it. Escape the airlock when Vessels releases fall 2020. So yeah, everyone, that was Vessels. That was a demo version of Vessels. I mean, as you can see, it's tense, it's creepy, it's intense, it's I mean, I don't really like it. It has this The Thing vibe to it, as I mentioned earlier, and it's intriguing. It will be definitely cool to see, you know, how you're gonna probably eventually get to possess every single person in the room, on the spaceship, and you'll be able to find out enough information about them, manipulate them in such a way that Gates will get back onto the ship, and who knows, maybe you're gonna go back to Earth and spread whatever virus is in your head. We'll have to see what happens, but for now, that was the demo version. If you want to wishlist Vessels, just see the link in the description below. It will take you to its Steam page, and you know what to do from there. The game shouldn't be far off, so just give it a wishlist there. Thanks so much everyone for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up right quick, and if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. That would be actually immensely helpful if you could subscribe on BitChute, subscribe on YouTube. If you want to see all the cool games that I cover, check out the back catalogs, of course, and see the ways through which you can support me. They're all in the description below. I'm not gonna name them right now in this video because it's already been 56 minutes, but you know, there's lots of ways through which you can help me out. Just see those in the description below. Any of them would be super appreciated if you use them. Thanks again everyone for watching. This has been Vessels, and until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day.